Hey, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Imagine a world where, for just 24 hours, there are no laws, nothing is illegal. No traffic tickets, no arrests, no restrictions, absolutely nothing. Sounds like anarchy, right? Well, today we're going to dive into what could really happen if all laws were suspended in the United States for just one day. Buckle up, this is going to be a wild ride. First things first, chaos. Without laws to govern us, people would be free to do just about anything. Speeding, reckless driving, and even crashing into stores would be fair game. Imagine the traffic jams as people speed down the highways with no fear of getting pulled over. But it wouldn't just be about breaking traffic rules. Without criminal laws, things could get pretty dark. Theft, vandalism, and even violent crimes could spike as people take advantage of the lack of consequences. Some people might even take the opportunity to loot stores, steal cars, or cause mayhem, knowing they won't be punished. With no police enforcement, citizens would have to figure out how to protect themselves, leading to possible chaos and anarchy. Next, let's talk about the economy. If everything was legal for just one day, you can bet businesses would be hit hard. Imagine large retail chains getting looted, warehouses being emptied, and banks being raided. It's safe to say that businesses would lose millions in just 24 hours. People might even rob banks, knowing they could get away with it. Investors might panic, the stock market would plummet, and major corporations could be crippled by the loss of inventory and infrastructure damage. Insurance companies would have their hands full with claims from businesses and homeowners who lost everything. This one day could set back the economy for months or even years. Without any laws, people would go crazy with their newfound freedom. Some might take it as a chance to engage in reckless activities, skydiving without a parachute, driving tanks, or maybe even attempting dangerous stunts that would normally get them arrested. Public nudity, open substance use, and other things that are usually taboo could become common sights in cities across the country. Some might even make a statement by taking over public spaces. Think of crowds occupying the White House, or illegal protests popping up everywhere with no one to stop them. It would be a free-for-all, and some people might even push the limits of what's possible, testing the boundaries of human behavior. Even though laws would be gone, morality would still play a big role. Many people would likely still follow basic ethical principles, like not harming others, respecting personal property, and helping people in need. But, without laws to enforce those moral codes, how many would resist the temptation to break those rules for personal gain? Some might stay ethical despite the chaos, while others would be driven by self-interest, leading to major divisions in society. Would we still be kind, respectful, and empathetic? Or would we fall into a survival of the fittest mentality? It would be an interesting experiment in human nature, as people would be forced to rely on self-regulation rather than the law. Now, imagine if this 24-hour lawless period actually happened. What kind of long-term impact would it have on the nation? Well, if everything were legal for just one day, it might shake people's faith in the system. People could start questioning whether laws are necessary at all, or if society could function without them. Governments and lawmakers might take a hard look at how laws are structured and enforced. Would we see reforms or overhauls of the legal system? It could lead to debates about anarchy versus order, and whether or not a total reform of the justice system is needed. So, what would really happen if there were no laws for 24 hours in the United States? Chaos, economic disaster, moral dilemmas, and possibly a shift in how we think about laws and freedom. While it might sound fun to imagine a world without rules, it's pretty clear that the structure and order provided by laws are what keep society from descending into madness. Would you survive a lawless 24-hour period, or would you be too caught up in the chaos? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a video. Until next time, stay safe, stay legal, and stay curious.